President Donald Trump has once again sparked controversy with his attacks on the judiciary. In a series of posts on his Truth Social platform, Trump called for the impeachment of many judges. He specifically targeted Judge James Boasberg, who ruled against one of his administration's deportation policies. Trump's outburst came after a series of legal setbacks. Judges have questioned the legality of several of his executive actions. These include his policies on deportations, federal worker firings, and the treatment of transgender individuals in prisons. Trump's attacks on the judiciary represent a dangerous escalation of his rhetoric. He has repeatedly shown disdain for the rule of law. His calls for impeachment are a direct attack on the independence of the judiciary. This is a fundamental principle of American democracy. Trump's actions are a threat to the very fabric of our government. Trump's attacks on the judiciary are not new. Throughout his presidency, he repeatedly attacked judges who ruled against him. He called them so-called judges and accused them of being politically motivated. His rhetoric has emboldened his supporters to attack the judiciary as well. This has created a dangerous climate of hostility towards the courts. Trump's attacks on Judge Boasberg are particularly concerning. Judge Boasberg is a respected jurist who was appointed by President Obama. He has a reputation for being fair and impartial. Trump's attacks on him are baseless and appear to be motivated by nothing more than spite. Chief Justice John Roberts, in a rare public rebuke, responded to Trump's attacks. He defended the independence of the judiciary and the role of judges in a democracy. Roberts emphasized that impeachment is not a tool to be used against judges who issue rulings that displease politicians. He stressed that judges must be free to uphold the law without fear of retribution. Roberts' statement was a powerful defense of the judiciary. It was a reminder that judges play a vital role in our system of government. They are responsible for upholding the Constitution and protecting the rights of all Americans. Roberts' statement was also a rebuke of Trump's attacks on the judiciary. It was a clear message that Trump's rhetoric is unacceptable. The judiciary is one of the three branches of government. It is designed to be independent of the executive and legislative branches. This independence is essential to ensure that judges can make decisions based on the law, not on political pressure. Trump's attacks on the judiciary undermine this independence and threaten the rule of law. Roberts' statement was met with praise from many legal scholars and politicians. They recognized the importance of defending the judiciary from Trump's attacks. However, some Republicans defended Trump's right to criticize judges. They argued that Trump was simply expressing his First Amendment rights. Former New Jersey Governor Christie, a Republican and frequent Trump critic, has warned the former president about the potential consequences of his attacks on the judiciary. Christie, who himself considered a run for president in 2024, believes that Trump's rhetoric could backfire. He argues that it could alienate moderate voters and even some Republicans. Christie's warning highlights the political risks associated with Trump's attacks on the judiciary. While Trump's base may be energized by his rhetoric, it could turn off independent voters who are essential for winning elections. Moreover, Trump's attacks could further divide the Republican Party, making it more difficult to win elections in the future. Christie's warning to Trump is particularly noteworthy given his past support for the president. Christie was one of Trump's earliest supporters in the Republican primary and served on his transition team. However, Christie has become increasingly critical of Trump since the 2020 election. His warning suggests that even some of Trump's former allies are concerned about his behavior. Christie's warning is a sign that Trump's attacks on the judiciary are not playing well with everyone. It remains to be seen whether Trump will heed Christie's warning or continue to attack the courts. However, one thing is clear: Trump's attacks on the judiciary are a dangerous threat to American democracy. The ongoing conflict between Trump and the judiciary has significant implications for both the former president and the courts. Trump faces a number of legal challenges, including investigations into his businesses and his role in the January 6th insurrection. His attacks on the judiciary could be seen as an attempt to undermine the legitimacy of the courts and potentially influence future rulings in his favor. The stakes are high for the judiciary as well. Trump's attacks on the courts threaten to erode public trust in the judicial system. If the public loses faith in the courts, it could have a devastating impact on the rule of law. The outcome of this conflict is uncertain. However, one thing is clear: the stakes are high for both Trump and the courts. The future of American democracy may depend on the outcome of this battle. Thanks for watching, and please kindly subscribe to our channel to encourage us to continue bringing you the latest news around the world.